Oh, damn, it's a light skin. It's always y'all crackers on here. Go ahead, call me the N word like y'all all do.
Yeah, yeah, I know, right? They be doing that. It's true.
It's like there are other ethnic slurs. I mean, shit. Like I'm Puerto
Bro.
Rican for fuck's sake. I mean, there's spick. I mean, come on, call me by my correct pronouns.
Shit,
Fucking
man.
tired of this shit. It's like, oh man, and then it's always these little kids still like, oh look at you. I'm like, it's like, I just want to find out where you are. I can rape your mom in front of you so you can have that like that mental scarring for the rest of your life. Like tie you to a chair and watch me butt rape your mom so that way you like, have like fucking jitters. Like it's my fault. My mom's anal fucking virginity is gone. I shouldn't have said the N word.
Bro,
Then years
that's
later,
true.
I come and I fuck your sister. Like, oh my god, fucking tired
Yeah,
of this. Fucking sick
that's
of
so
this.
true, bro. It's
Sick of this
crazy.
shit. Like these little kids think they're so fucking clever.
For real, bro.
Oh, you're too old to be here. You're not supposed to be here. You're not supposed to. Should have been aborted.
Wow. It's
It's
crazy.
like, but I'll settle for a school shooting. Like, you know, like I pray. It's like, oh god, you kids are fucking annoying.
Wait, you said that you're Puerto Rican?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, did you know that the reason why like white people, why the reason why they hate us is because we're actually the true children of God. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
Oh, you're a Black Israelite.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yes, I know. I'm of the tribe of Ephraim. Yep.
No, it's true though.
Yeah, but I see these guys in Times Square, and I always ask them the same question, and they
Mm.
never have a fucking answer. I'm like, hey, Judah, as a member of Ephraim, how come you have become just as corrupt, just as homosexual as Esau?
You have no, no. That's actually a good question. It's because you know what I mean. We've strayed from our law, our commandments. You know what I mean that God gave us.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're in the world. You know what I mean. Now we're like Gentiles. You know what I mean. We're practicing their customs and everything. So yeah, you feel me?
Yeah, I mean, it's like, okay, so you expect us to and then I'm like, so you expect us to allow you to continue leading? No, Ephraim is going to take over and just cut off your heads along with Esau. Cause hey, they're more your brother than you are us, and they're like, they have nothing. Cause
Wait, what?
they have
What?
nothing.
Wait, what do you mean? You trying to say that Judah is the only one, like only of that commits
They're the
sodomy?
yeah, but they're the ones that wanna that are supposed to set the example, and they're setting the poor example, and
Wait, wait.
the
For
weak mind.
example, what?
Yeah, they're the ones that are allowing. Hey, I mean, RuPaul's Judah.
Yeah, but like that. I mean, come on, man. Like, I'm pretty sure there's all of us that are in some type of sin. You know what I mean? Like of each tribe. You know what I mean?
There's a hierarchy. The
I
head, the
feel I
head,
feel
the
what you
head of
mean.
the head of the head of the head of the temple is Jesus, and where the
But if you think about it, what does RuPaul have to do with like
he's Judah.
Judah? What does he have to do with Judah as a whole? As a whole?
He's just an extreme example of where it like leads to. I mean, how many times have I see stories of Judah killing Judah, Judah on Judah crime.
Bro, that's literally. I mean, that's just because we went away from God's commandments. But
Judah
look, not all,
Judah
not
Judah
all of us
kills
do it.
members of the other tribes all the time.
But we all do, dude. We all do it. What the heck?
No, they set the example, and then they make it seem like, oh well, this is the cool thing to do. Let's just all do this, and the weak-minded members of the other tribes follow, and they should be excised as well. But
But
the
what do
thing,
you think what do you think the brothers are doing? What do you think they're doing in the streets? They're trying to teach us to come out of that.
absolutely nothing. All they do, from what I see, is them
Hmm.
arguing like, "Oh, look, it is a Jew." I'm like, okay, you're so worried about the Jew and Esau. or the fake Jew and Esau, what are you doing to actually not so much fix it, but build for yourselves and for the rest of the 12 tribes? Nothing. And most of them are a bunch of ex-cons, and they're not good stewards. They're not good examples as to be a proper Israelite. They cannot be trusted anymore. I'm sorry, they just can't. They can't.
But how though? How?
What do you mean how? I've just stated how and why.
Just because you had RuPaul?
No. It's more than just
or
that.
You're talking about the fact like how you mentioned that Judah is always killing Judah.
Judah's killing Judah and
killing racial war in California or whatever.
No, everywhere. Like
everywhere. Yeah.
Read the news. I mean, just last year, earlier this year, a member of Judah tried to stab a member of Ephraim in a bodega. And they were crying when Ephraim defended himself against Judah. And he allowed his bitch, a Judean bitch, to try to stab the Ephraimite. Yeah.
Dude, bro, I feel like you're just using one.
I'm not using one. There's more than one. I mean, like, look. I mean, you have.
I mean, dude, it's clear as day that you hate black people. So far from
who says I hate black people? I didn't say I hate black people. You're the one that's assuming it because I'm holding Judah accountable for their crimes.
No, it's because you're putting us all in one bracket. It's just weird. You name two people, like a few, and it's, it's crazy. It's like, what the heck?
I didn't name two people. I mean, you could I mean, fine. You don't want to be held accountable. That's fine.
No. I'm not saying. Like you say me, fine. I didn't even do anything.
I mean, fine. I mean, you don't want to help change. You don't want to help nothing. It's just like you just we need to follow Judah because come on.
We don't need to follow Judah. We as the 12 tribes need to come together and follow the Black Christ. You feel me?
Okay, sure.
That's what it is.
Sure, but sometimes you got to cut the cancer, and the cancer is metastasized in the Judean community.
I feel like it's metastasized in all of our communities, to be honest. Black, Hispanic, and
yeah, but it's kind of worse. It's kind of worse in the Judean tribe.
I feel like that's just creating more divisiveness amongst us. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm not. No, it's not. I think we should. The other 11 tribes should come together and just say we reject the Judeans because they cannot be trusted to rule.
What?
They cannot be trusted to rule. You
didn't realize. What's funny is that the Judeans are the ones that even brought this truth to us. Though.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Moses didn't enter into the promised land either.
Yep. What do you mean? I mean, yeah, but I know he was of the tribe of Levi, but like, what do you mean he didn't enter the? Okay, you're saying that just because you're Judean doesn't mean that and just because you brought the truth to the people doesn't mean you're going to enter the promise. Okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
But you can't just say all Judeans are not going to enter the promised land just because you just saw a few bad apples.
It's not a few. I mean, look again. You brought up.
Okay, there's a lot, but you got to understand there's a lot of all the other tribes too. So what's your point?
Okay. I love how you use the whataboutism as a defense. It's very lazy. It's very lazy.
Wait, what about what? You said
whataboutism. Oh, but the other tribes do this, but the other tribes do that. That'd be like me saying, oh well, I fornicated, but he actually cheated on his wife. It does not matter.
So are you just trying to say that? Okay, yes, all the tribes we all commit sin, but it's a higher standard put on Judah because they're supposed to be the ones that are the light, like to bring the truth to us. Was that what you mean?
I mean, in a sense, yeah.
But I know. But
They're the ones of the royal class. Yes or no? They're the royal class. Judah is royal. Yes or no?
I mean, that's
okay. Thank you.
The kings
they're supposed to be our leaders and our spiritual advisors.
Do you watch IUIC?
No.
Israel United in Christ. You know them?
No, I do not.
The ones in purple and gold. Those Israelites, they're better than the ones that like for than the other types of camps. I mean, they're all good because they teach the message, but IUIC teaches it
I
better.
mean, I'm
But
sorry,
like,
but
you should watch the videos.
the
Those ones of the Judah that teach them, they're really good. They're actually
yeah,
so you
but
should.
the ones on the street, the brothers on the street, and and I use that term very loosely because I at this point don't view them as my brothers. Instead of actually teaching, it's more of being combative for absolutely no reason because it doesn't attract me. I'm like, why would I want to be part of this combative nature? Like now's not the time to be competitive.
Mm-hmm.
Like the time.
Yeah, honestly, I know what you mean. It depends on the camps. Like those camps that you're mentioning, there are some camps that are actually bad. Like they like do too much. But like that's what I'm saying. Like those other ones are not really too good when it comes to bringing out the truth. Like IUIC, they're actually good with it. That's what I mean. Like they're actually the rare. Like you know what I mean compared to the other ones. So that's all. Yeah, IUIC, they're pretty good. So yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
You should check them out on YouTube. They're
I'm
pretty
not.
good.
I'm not convinced. I honestly do not believe that the truth is with them. I don't believe God is with them. Yeah, I mean, unless they have a good response or a good answer to my question.
What was your question again?
Why has Judah become just as homosexual, just as corrupt as Esau?
Because of sin. But not all Judah, not all Judah. Okay, actually, I forgot what you said. You said that, they're held to a higher standard, so they shouldn't sin. But that's not logical because they're humans. So how could they not sin?
Look, but the
Or
thing
the
is,
few of them that do sin.
I mean, the thing is, the amount has, and there is absolutely no repent.
You're talking about homosexuality, right?
Not just that. Not just that. I mean, I'm just using that as an extreme example. But you have Judah killing Judah, Judah killing Esau, Judah killing not Esau, Ephraim, Judah killing Reuben, Judah, so on and so forth. And they're not held accountable. They don't hold themselves accountable. Matter of fact, if any other tribe was,
I thought they did though. That's the whole point of the truth, right? Is to hold our people accountable to come out of those sins, right?
Not when one of the other tribes defends themselves, which results in the death of Judean. They're like, oh, our lives matter, and it's like, excuse me.
Wait. How do they defend their own people killing each other or them killing anybody else? The whole point of the truth is to preach us to stop killing each other and to stop doing murder in general. Because that's against the laws of God. You feel me?
Yeah, but I guess the laws of God don't matter to them because they feel that they're above the law. I mean, that's how they act, that they're above the law. It gets me sick personally, and the fact that you use you hate black people, it is really it's lazy.
No, I swear I take that one back. It just came off like that because it's like you keep putting all the blame only on Judah, like as if that's the only tribe that commits sin when all of us commit sin. You know what I mean? So
no, but the thing is, okay, a thing that I like to say, is you want to know why there's no Latino Lives Matter movement?
Why?
Is because our parents will believe the cops. Tell the cops to shoot us again so that way we learn our lesson and then beat us with a fucking chancleta while we bleed out. Meaning we will hold ourselves accountable. If we do wrong, we allow the consequences to destroy us. And our eyes do not feel sorry for what happens. It's like, well, you chose to do wrong and these are the consequences of your sin. We're not going to follow you. We're not going to cheer you on. We're going to hope you turn away in time. But if that doesn't happen, oh well. That doesn't happen. That doesn't happen with Judah.
I mean, I think. Okay, this is my point. Like, I feel like those specific points you brought up is that those police officers, they went overboard. You feel me?
Not always.
So maybe there might be times where
No,
the
it's not
Judah
always.
or the black like Judah where they might not cooperate maybe a little bit. But the thing is that the cops they still didn't do their job the proper way, and it was out of racism.
It's not
Why did they
always.
didn't have to kill them?
That
They didn't have to kill
okay.
them.
Well, when it came to Michael Brown, um, he actually did something wrong, and he did not stop. He actually committed the crime. He actually caused harm to someone else. It like honestly, it's like the thing is, it's always a blanket statement like, "Oh, the cops shouldn't have done this. The cops shouldn't have done that." When in actuality, if you look at the statistics, they kill far more white people than blacks, than Judeans. Esau gets killed by their own police officer more often. And those are just statistics. You could look those up. They're very easy to confirm. You don't have to believe me. In fact, I believe that you should just go case by case by case. Be like, okay, was this brother in the wrong? Could he have survived if he would have did the right thing? When it came to George Floyd, I'm sorry, that brother did wrong by taking all those drugs. And it was proven that he took all those drugs. The only reason why Derek Chauvin was prosecuted and convicted was for political reasons. But honestly, if George Floyd kept clean, kept to the law, kept to the diet that is in, I believe, Exodus, he would still be alive today. But hey, George Floyd did drugs, did porn. He yeah. No, he did. He did.
Bro, Chauvin literally kneeled on his neck, bro.
It was proven
for 9 minutes, bro.
No. But the thing is, it was proven that wouldn't have killed him. His heart gave out. George Floyd's heart gave out because he swallowed all those drugs to basically hide that from the police officer. If you look at the body cam footage,
no, you're right, but like you gotta understand the knee didn't help this. It made it 10 times worse.
The thing is, the thing that was tested. In fact, I went through that. It was I did a test, and that same pressure was applied. It was also in a controlled situation, so take it with a grain of salt. But for 9 minutes, someone's knee was on my back. Was it uncomfortable? Yes. Was it difficult for me to breathe? No.
But you said your back, not your pulse, like on the knee.
No,
on your
it was the way it was. It was right there. You could see this. He was right there.
I know, but that doesn't restrict your breathing. This actually restricts your breathing.
But his breathing wasn't restricted, is what I was saying. And that's not
either way.
The medical examiner even proved that that's not what killed him in the trial. That's how it came out. That's
okay, dude. Like either way, Chauvin kneeled on his neck out of hatred. Like he didn't have to even do that.
It wasn't even. It wasn't out of hate. It was not.
Cops on the other side, they already held him down. He just decided to have his neck near his.
No, but that's the thing. Neck. If you look, have you watched the body cam footage? It's out there. No. If you watch the body cam footage, you could see. And even still, he would still be alive if he didn't take those drugs and he wasn't wigging out. He was wigging out. He would not stay in the car. He would not.
But you know how you say you have all this this lack of accountability for Judah. Mm-hmm. What about Esau, bro? Esau's done the most damage to your people, bro.
Right, I know.
Matter of fact, Judah's been. I
don't follow Esau either. But the thing is,
Judah's actually done more for your people than anybody else.
No.
Than for all of us as a whole, as the Israelites, you and I.
Maybe back in the 60s.
Up till now.
Maybe back in the 60s, but now
they've done more for us than anybody.
But now they've gone worse than the game.
You and I, we would have been still being slaves, in the fields. Me picking cotton, you doing sugar canes, you know what I mean, and salt and whatever, So that's what we would have been doing. We would have been getting lynched.
Wait, how many white people died in the Civil War to end slavery?
Well, a lot of black people died in the Civil War. They were fighting as slaves.
There were actually a
That were
lot. There were a
soldiers.
lot of black people fighting on the other side too.
Exactly, but they were forced
No, they
from being
weren't.
subjugated.
No, they weren't.
You,
You could actually read this history books.
you said they. What do you mean they weren't?
They
You
weren't.
just said that they
In
fought.
fact, the first slave owner was a black
Mhm.
man.
That's cap.
No, you could look it up.
You mean it's the first slave owner in America? Is that what you mean, or like you're just talking about in general? In America, there's no way. Dude, you didn't realize because like you didn't realize the founding fathers, the President George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Alexander Hamilton, they had like hundreds of slaves. Those and more presidents. After them.
Yeah, and now you have their last name, Mr. Jefferson. There's no Hispanic with the last name Washington or Jefferson.
Yeah, they carried the conquistadors, the conqueror, like the Spanish
Well,
ones'
yeah,
names. Yeah,
yeah.
like Hernandez, Cortez, all those things.
Yeah, I know. I'm not a fan.
No,
I'm not a fan of the goddamn Spaniards either.
they were doing so much slaughtering to the Native Americans and the mestizos. Like, if you know what I mean, they didn't like y'all. They hated all of us.
Yeah,
So
I know.
I don't see what your point of dividing us even further.
I'm not dividing nothing. I'm not trying to look. All I'm saying is like it's time to hold people accountable for their
Of
sins.
course,
And I'm
no
not
doubt.
gonna. And there's enough blame to go around.
You're right.
But if in the case of leadership,
Mm-hmm.
that's that. I don't follow Esau. I don't follow the fucking conquistadors. I don't follow the Spaniards. I don't follow no fucking Europeans. Fuck them.
Because you got to understand that Christianity is from those same Europeans. They brought Christianity
Okay.
to the. Because I mean, listen, the old Christianity were just actually our people that were following Christ in the Bible. That was the original Christianity. This white mainstream Christianity that happened now is from these white colonizers that came to us to colonize us and use white supremacy on us through this Christianity that we have today.
And now Judah uses those same tactics on the rest of us, and they cannot be trusted. And
No, they're preaching the real. They're preaching the real one. That's the difference.
Well,
and also to prepare us.
when Judah puts out the word to start taking out Judeans that do wrong and start cutting out the cancer in their tribe, like we do in ours, I can't. But thank you.
I mean,